If Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle became Pope, many changes could take place within the Catholic Church and beyond. His leadership style, deeply rooted in humility, compassion, and inclusivity, could reshape the Church's approach to global issues, faith, and governance. Here are 10 major transformations that could occur if Cardinal Tagle assumed the papacy. One of the most noticeable changes would be a new era of humility and accessibility in the Vatican. Cardinal Tagle is known for his simple lifestyle, avoiding luxury and grandeur. As Pope, he could further break down barriers between the papacy and ordinary people. He might focus less on ceremony and more on personal interactions, making the Church feel more approachable. Public appearances could center around meeting the faithful in their communities, praying with the poor, and holding open-air masses in underprivileged areas. His leadership could inspire a more personal connection between the Pope and the people, making faith feel more inclusive. Another significant change would be the Church's renewed focus on championing the poor. Cardinal Tagle has always emphasized that poverty is not just a social issue, but also a theological one. He believes that the face of Christ can be seen in the suffering of the poor. If he became Pope, his leadership could bring new initiatives to address poverty not just through charity but also by tackling its root causes. The Vatican might form stronger partnerships with international organizations to provide sustainable aid and push for economic policies that prioritize human dignity over profit. His background from the Philippines, a country familiar with poverty, would make him a powerful voice in the fight for economic justice. The Catholic Church's global focus could shift under his leadership, with greater emphasis on Asia and the Global South. Christianity is growing rapidly in these regions, yet they often receive less attention in Vatican discussions. As an Asian Pope, Cardinal Tagle could highlight the struggles and contributions of these regions, ensuring they play a more central role in shaping the Church's future. He might strengthen interfaith dialogues, particularly in Asia, where Christianity coexists with Islam, Hinduism, and Buddhism. His deep respect for different cultures and religions could lead to stronger relationships between Catholics and other faith communities. Another area where Cardinal Tagle could bring change is in bridging the divide between tradition and progress. He has a unique ability to respect church traditions while remaining open to dialogue on modern issues. If he became Pope, he could create an environment where difficult topics, such as the role of women in leadership, LGBTQ+ inclusion, and celibacy for priests, are discussed with sensitivity and understanding. While doctrinal changes may take time, his openness to discussion could create a more inclusive and welcoming Church. A Tagle papacy could also strengthen the Church's role in environmental stewardship. Coming from the Philippines, a country vulnerable to climate change, he understands the devastating effects of environmental destruction. As Pope, he could advocate for urgent action on climate change, encouraging churches worldwide to adopt sustainable practices. He might promote renewable energy use in Vatican institutions and support global movements for environmental protection. His leadership could push world leaders to take moral responsibility for protecting the planet, framing environmental care as a spiritual duty. Young people often feel disconnected from institutional religion, but Cardinal Tagle's ability to engage with them could change this. He has a strong presence on digital platforms and connects with younger generations through relatable messages. As Pope, he could use social media to have direct conversations with young people, discussing faith, social justice, and modern struggles. His leadership could encourage young Catholics to take more active roles in their communities, ensuring that their voices help shape the Church's future. By making the Church more interactive and relevant, he could inspire younger generations to reconnect with their faith. The world today is deeply divided with conflicts based on politics, race, and religion. Cardinal Tagle's focus on healing and reconciliation could make him a unifying figure. As Pope, he could prioritize dialogue between different Christian denominations, religions, and even political groups. The Vatican could become a stronger mediator in global conflicts, working towards peace and justice. His presence in conflict zones, not just as a religious leader but as a peacemaker, could bring hope to many. His approach to reconciliation, rooted in compassion and understanding, could help bridge the divisions that separate people today. The role of women in the Church is a major topic of discussion, and Cardinal Tagle has consistently recognized their invaluable contributions. While the ordination of women may not change under current church doctrine, a Tagle papacy could take significant steps to expand women's influence within church leadership. He might appoint more women to high-ranking Vatican positions and advocate for greater recognition of their contributions in theology, ministry, and missionary work. These moves could create a cultural shift, promoting gender equity within the Church. Cardinal Tagle strongly believes in synodality, a collaborative approach to church governance. As Pope, he could institutionalize this practice, encouraging bishops, priests, and laypeople to work together in decision-making. This could lead to a more inclusive and responsive church, where local communities have a stronger voice in addressing their unique challenges. Vatican councils could focus on issues like climate change, migration, and social justice, ensuring diverse perspectives are considered in church policies. His leadership could create a more participatory and engaged Catholic community worldwide. Above all, Cardinal Tagle's leadership is defined by joy and hope. His warm personality and genuine love for people have touched countless lives. If he became Pope, his presence could bring a renewed sense of purpose within the Church. His messages of love, faith, and compassion could uplift people in times of crisis, reminding them of the power of kindness and belief. Whether comforting the suffering, celebrating moments of triumph, or addressing global challenges, his papacy would radiate hope and positivity. A papacy led by Cardinal Tagle could redefine the Catholic Church's role in the modern world. His deep humility, commitment to justice, and joyful spirit could inspire billions, encouraging a more compassionate and inclusive faith. His leadership would not only shape the Church, but also have a lasting impact on humanity, reminding us all of the transformative power of empathy, faith, and love.